Dear students, welcome to CR's digital classes. Today let us deal the concept of unweighted index numbers, and under unweighted index numbers, price relative methods will be having. So let us check it out how the price relatives method will go on and under unweighted index numbers. So here we have an example. Let us check it out. Following are the prices of commodities in 1970 and 1975. So some prices of commodities, in the sense some items prices they have mentioned for the base year and current year. So first whatever we have will call as base year, then the coming year is a current year. So 2 years commodities, in the sense some items, their prices they have mentioned for us. Now what we have to do? Calculate a price index based on price relatives method using arithmetic mean. So arithmetic mean you have to do, we'll call that comes under price relatives method. Now why we are calling it unweighted index numbers, that let me explain. So whenever the data they'll give under index numbers, if you observe the further last year's past years, whatever methods we have done, Fishers we have done, right? So in that methods, if you check it out, prices and quantities both will be. Or further in next section, I'll be explaining what that price and quantity simultaneously will go on. They both will be there. Here only prices are there. Check it out. Here 1970 prices and 1975 prices we have. So whenever we don't have quantities attached to the prices, means literally we'll talk about prices itself, how the average prices will go on. Such type of data will call unweighted index numbers. So weightage we don't have here. General prices, how it's going on, we'll be discussing. So we have some methods under this such type of data as unweighted index numbers. So under that first method we have as arithmetic mean. Price relatives also will call under that arithmetic mean method we have. So let us discuss that one now. So let us discuss formula first. Arithmetic mean formula. Here we have P01 as usual. Notation always will be P01 in our index numbers. So P01 is equal to summation P1 P0 into 100 overall divided by N we have to do. So this is your arithmetic mean formula we have. So what we have to do? Price current year prices you have to divide with base year prices into 100, and then you have to do the summation. So you have to be careful while calculating. It's a overall summation. You divide, multiply into 100, then finally you have to add. That means is your overall summation means. So and then divided by capital. Capital N we know already what is capital N, number of items. Means count how many commodities we have, that becomes your capital N. Now let us check it out the data how it goes on. So commodities have taken in first column as usual. Now count how many we have. A, B, C, D, E, F. So up to F we have, in the sense 6 values we have. So 6 commodities we have. So N is equal to 6 we got here. Now let us go for obtaining our formula. Now how to do? What we have to do here? P1 by P0 into 100 we have to do. That's what we'll call as price relatives. So take a P0 and P1. Just now we discussed. Yes, wrongly they have written here. So 1970 and 1975 we require it. So just make the changes. This is 1970 and this is 1975 we have. So 1970 and 1975 data they have given. First year whatever it comes, 1970 becomes a base year and it is under prices. So notation will be P for price, 0 for base year. So first year we'll call as base year. So P0 is the notation. Now 1975 next year, that is your current year we'll call. So its notation is price for P, P for price, so P and 1 for current year. So P0, P1 notations we have obtained. Now let us go for obtaining our formula values. So what we have to do? P1 by P0 into 100. Now let us check it out how it is done. So P1 value 55 I have. So 55 divided by P0 value 45 I have. So 55 divided by 45 into 100 you do, you'll get the answer. So this one, this is how we'll obtain the first value. Now let us check it out one more value also how to do. So P1 value I have 70, 70 divided by P0 value I have 60. So 70 divided by 60 into 100 you do, you'll get the answer as 116.67. So in this way you have to do P1 by P0 into 100. So like that, go on doing all other values, and finally after obtaining the last value, let us go for summing it up, means adding all the values. So take first value 122.22 you have plus 116.67 plus 150 plus 150, then 105.88, then finally plus 108.33. So in this way, add up all the values, you'll get the summation of the entire column. So I have got the answer, its summation as 753.1. So in this way, we'll obtain the total of the last column. Now let us go for substituting in the formula. So just now we discussed the formula, right? This is your arithmetic mean. So arithmetic mean formula, I have obtained this one. Now I have obtained the numerator. Here check it out, 753.1. So I have written here, then n is 6, divided by 6 you do, we got the answer. So 753.1 divided by 6 I have got as 125.517. So in this way we will obtain the arithmetic mean. So price relatives, because both the prices we have divided, so we will call it as price relatives also. And under that we have done mean to that overall average we have done. So it is called as arithmetic mean. So you may expect this for short time. So hope you have understood this arithmetic mean concept. See you all in the next session. Thank you.